Hello everyone, it is story time with Auntie D. Let's start today's book. Today's book is I Want to Be a Veterinarian. This book is written by Laura Driscoll and it's illustrated by Catalina Echeverry. Let's start. Dad and I are waiting to see a veterinarian or an animal doctor. We brought our dog Gus. It is time for his checkup. Soon Dr. Wells calls us into the exam room. She weighs Gus. Dr. Wells looks into his eyes, nose, and mouth. She also listens to his heart. Gus is one healthy dog, Dr. Wells says. She is a great vet. She's so friendly and gentle. I wish I could be a vet, I tell her. I love animals, but I'm allergic to cats. Dr. Wells smiles. You don't have to be a pet vet. There are many other kinds. Could it be? I asked Gus on the way home. Could I be a vet? The next day, I'm at my riding lesson. I see a man wrapping a horse's ankle. Are you a vet? I ask him. Yes, the man says. I'm a large animal vet. His patients are horses, pigs, goats, and more. I think I'm not allergic to any of those. On the class trip, I see another type of vet. We are at the aquarium. There is a diver in one of the tanks. She is an aquatic vet, my teacher tells us. She is feeding the fish. Later, the vet is at the touch tank. She answers all of our questions about the ocean life. Over the summer, my family visits a national park. In the park, there is a wildlife rescue center. It's like a hospital for wild animals who are hurt or sick. The vets here are called wildlife vets. They treat and care for the birds until they're well again. Then they release the birds back into the wild. This is the best part of my job, the vet says. See, he's letting them go. In the fall, my scout camp visits a dairy farm. It is a large farm with many cows. We meet a dairy cow vet. I test them for disease, she says, and make sure they get good food because healthy cows make lots of good milk. We got to taste some milk. The cows must be very healthy. I learned so much about vets. I learned there are vets who work outside and other vets who work inside a lab. They study animal health. Some vets work in schools. They teach others who will become vets. Some vets work in big, busy animal hospitals, and some vets have their own small offices, like Dr. Wells. I see her again at Gus's next checkup. I tell her all that I have learned. So, what kind of vet do you want to be? Dr. Wells asks me. I think it over and then, achoo! The cat next to me makes me sneeze. I don't know, I said, but I'm glad I have so many choices. The end. So, what all did we learn? We learned that there are small animal vets, then there are large animal vets too. Then there were aquatic vets who look after the fish and other animals in the sea or water. Then there are wildlife vets. Then there are vets who work in the lab, and then there are some who are teachers. Did you guys like the book? Would you want to be a veterinarian? Do you like being around animals and treating them well? If you guys like this story, then make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel, okay? So that we both can listen to the next book together. See you later. Bye bye.